I was showing that picture of Mama to you a little bit ago, and I was in the nursing home with her. She had dementia. I told you that already. I just want to make sure I remember that I told you that already. Because everything Mama got, I got. Everything. Mama had a thyroid tumor, I had a thyroid tumor. Mama got a parotid gland tumor, I had a parotid gland tumor. Mama had a hysterectomy, I'm still waiting on that. But it seems like everything she gets, I get. But in fact, a year before she passed, she looked at me and said, "Are you my son?" I said, "Well, unless you messed around, I am." Which really doesn't make any sense. She could have messed around, I'd still been her son. I failed biology. But a week before she passed away, one thing I learned about dementia and about when you go through something like that is you don't get to plan your entrance and you don't get to plan your exit. God does that. Now, you can plan your exit, but you don't want to do that. That's called suicide. Then you get to heaven, your mansion's not ready, you got to go live with your in-laws. You don't want to do that. Do not get there early. And like Sheila said, if you've thought about it, you're not alone. Bring it out into the light and you'll see how powerless it is. I mean, half the people on this stage are on medication. You're not alone. Seriously. I was in the nursing home with Mama. I pulled out my iPhone, and I'm so glad I did. We started singing. All she could do now was sing. She knew every word to every hymn, and we started singing. And we started singing a song that she wrote. And listen at the end, she forgot who wrote it. Watch this.
Yet he made the sea. I thirst, said the King of the ages. In his great thirst, he brought water to me. You know who wrote that?
Who?
You know who wrote that.
No, I don't.
You wrote it.
Oh, I did?
Yeah. You sure did. You're good.
That's good.
You're a good.
Oh! I miss her. You know what? When she passed away, I thought, who's going to pray for me now? Because Mama prayed for me, and she reminded me of it. And it dawned on me, I don't need anybody to pray for me now, because Mama can now bully her way to the front of the throne and tell Jesus face to face what her boy needs. This is the same woman when I would come home from school with notes on my lapel. Do they still do that? The teachers don't. Sometimes there'd be a novel hanging. And I had to carry that document of defeat home from school. But you know what? I never thought, well, this will be the letter. This will be the note that will get me kicked out of this family. It never crossed my mind. I knew they couldn't cut down enough trees to make enough paper to make Mama stop loving me. Mama's the one who tucked me into bed every night after I'd had my whipping. She'd say, Mark, oh yeah, I got spanked. Now kids get a timeout. Oh my Lord. Would to God I'd have ever got a timeout. Oh, send me to my room. Ugh. I'll redecorate it. But Mama would tuck me into bed every night, y'all. And listen to this, I'm serious. Tell your grandchildren this. Even if you don't believe it, tell them. Mama would say, one day God's gonna use you. My mom believed in me. She'd say every night, didn't matter what I'd done that day, Mark, one day God's gonna use you. And I don't even know if she believed it looking back on it, but I believed it. I believed it. I'd go to bed dreaming about it. She'd say, one day God's gonna use you. But until he does, take this pill. I mean, she wasn't stupid.